Warst du überrascht, dass der Ringrichter den Kampf abgebrochen hat, obwohl du dich eigentlich noch gut verteidigen konntest und Joshua nicht getroffen hat?
Wie gesagt, als Kämpfer wünsche ich mir, dass der Kampf nicht abgebrochen wurde. Und jetzt, nach dem Spiel sozusagen und dem Kampf, was zu sagen, das ist schwer. Ein Ringrichter kann auch entscheiden. Alles während des Kampfes. Das liegt auch bei ihm. Hätte gerne auch weitergemacht. Wenn ich schon verloren hätte, dann nicht frühzeitig, sondern danach am besten.
Vladimir, can you tell us about your plans? Will you consider retiring?
No, I'm not going to consider anything. I'm not going to make any statements right now. It's too early. I feel actually pretty good, considering even if I lost. And I will take my time, and I will let you know. I have rematch clause in the contract, which I can execute, so there are certain times when I have to do it. And right now I will not make any quick decisions and will not announce anything.
Wladimir, in the sixth round, how close do you think you were to stopping him? I mean, you had gotten off the floor and then came back.
I thought he was going to get up. He wouldn't get up. He managed to get up. Respect. And well, from that moment I kind of felt that he's out of gas and concentration, and he recovered though through the rounds. I think I could have done more to finish him up maybe, right after when he went down. But yeah, I was pretty sure that that's going to be my night, so I took my time.
Well, how much trouble were you in the fifth round when you got knocked out for the first time?
Well, I got caught, and it was the blood was streaming to my eye, and it was kind of difficult to see through that one eye due to thickness of the blood. But I recovered well. I took the beating, but I recovered well.
Vladimir, Anthony said he's learned so much from tonight that he's going to take it forward and keep improving. You had your opinion of him as a fighter before. Now you fought him. How far do you think he can go? How good do you think he could become?
I've always been a fan of AJ's talent, and since we met in the sparring sessions in Austria, I think that today actually he beat me and he won the fight. Shows that he has these qualities. How he's going to develop it, we'll see. I think he's vulnerable, and this may be something that he will need to work on. But his today's success, he's unified champion today, so you have to respect it, and you have to, however, you have to cheer up. So I think he was trying. He did what he's supposed to do, defend his title, and got out of that.
Die Frage ist vielleicht ein bisschen problematisch, weil du verloren hast, aber sehr, sehr viele hier im Raum haben gesagt, das sei einer deiner besten, wenn nicht dein bester Kampf gewesen. Bist du auch ein bisschen stolz auf deine Leistung oder über wie im Moment?
Das ist sehr überraschend eigentlich, was gerade gesagt wurde. Mein bester Kampf, den ich wahrscheinlich gewinnen sollte, aber ich habe es nicht. Trotz diesem, der Kämpfer ist nicht besiegt worden. Ich bin ein Kämpfer. Und man lernt von Rückschlägen mehr als von Erfolg. Trotz, dass ich auch schon den zweiten Kampf in der Reihe verloren habe. Ich habe trotzdem auch viel gewonnen. Ich habe mich den jungen Herausforderer gestellt. Ich habe mir die sich Herausforderung einfach das Gesicht gezeigt und nicht den Rücken. Und das war definitiv ein absoluter Upgrade, was die Fangemeinde betrifft in Woodley-Bude. Und das war eine gute Nacht.
Das war Werbung für den Boxsport, Wladimir. Alle schwärmen von diesem Kampf. Überlegen Sie trotzdem, ob es heute Ihr letzter Kampf war?
Ja, genau. Wie gesagt, ich werde keine endgültige Entscheidung jetzt machen, das müssen Sie auch nachvollziehen und verstehen. Ich werde mir die Zeit nehmen. Ich fühle mich sicher und gut, weil ich habe die Klausel des Rückkampfes in dem Vertrag und das werde ich dann in den nächsten Tagen oder Woche sich entscheiden und entscheiden.
Wladimir, ich komme noch mal zu dieser Situation, wenn du als der Ringrichter abgebrochen hast. Warst du da völlig klar in deinem Kopf? Denn du hast dich ja geschützt.
Geschützt habe ich ja auch. Ich war völlig klar, während die Niederschlägen die ganze Situation war klar im Kopf.
Also als du gestanden hast, warst du klar im Kopf.
Ja.
What will happen to your prediction?
Oh, don't worry about the prediction, because it's not going to be changed. It's right there, videotaped, it's on the USB stick, and only the buyer of this rope, it doesn't really matter. With losing or winning the fight, that will be auctioned, and I'm sure there's going to be a person that is going to approach it, and if the person decides to share it with us through social media or however, he's welcome or she's welcome. But my prediction is right there.
When do you auction maybe?
Well, I will let you know.
Wladimir, if you think that Joshua is vulnerable in certain areas, will that make you help your decision whether you want to face him again or not? If you can beat him?
Yes. Well, that was in German. I just mentioned that I will not make any statements right now. I do have rematch contract. In the contract, I have a rematch clause in the contract, and I can execute it at certain times. So at this press conference, I will not make any announcements, any decisions. I will let you know. Just be patient.
Bernd, kannst du einen kurzen Kommentar geben? Wie hast du den Kampf gesehen?
Bitte was?
Wie hast du den Kampf gesehen? Wie hast du den Abend gesehen?
Ja, ich denke, das war sicherlich ein großartiger Kampf von beiden Seiten. Sicherlich wird man jetzt schon und in einigen Jahren, wenn man zurückschaut, sagen, dass das ein Klassiker war. Und sicherlich einer der besten Schwergewichtskämpfe der letzten 10, 15 Jahre. Und klar, Wladimir war sehr, sehr knapp dran. In der 6. Runde, ich glaube, der hat noch einen Schlag, 2 Schläge genügt. Und der Kampf wäre zu seinen Gunsten entschieden worden. Aber gut, Joshua hat gezeigt, dass er zurückgekommen ist, so wie Wladimir davor auch. Und am Ende muss man Joshua gratulieren.
Wladimir, Anthony Joshua mentioned Tyson Fury in the ring after the fight. As someone who's fought both of them and lost both of them in different ways, how do you think a potential fight between those two could work out?
It doesn't make any sense to me right now to comment their potential fight or whatever. As for now, Fury is. I was trying to fight Fury twice, and he was declared by his psychiatrist that he's not capable of going to the second appeal court, whatever he had, due to his mental condition. So I think right now he needs to be mentally cleared. He needs to take this court first, and then probably talk about fighting anybody that he's planning to. But I will not comment who is how, because right now Joshua is tied down to me.
Wladimir, do you take any solace in the fact that you had a lot of fights in your career where you won all of them, but some of them weren't necessarily the most crowd pleasing? Tonight, you were involved in one of the great heavyweight fights of the last probably 25 years. I think it's probably the best heavyweight fight since your brother's fight with Lennox Lewis. The crowd, obviously, everybody who came to see this fight or watch it got what they wanted to see, which was a tremendous heavyweight battle. So is there anything that you take from that, that even though you lost, you gave the fans exactly what they hoped to get?
But the question is?
Or do you take anything from that at the very least you gave the boxing world an all-time great heavyweight fight?
Well, I said it before, I did win already with taking this fight, and I think it's certainly an upgrade. Fighting Joshua after losing the fight and being inactive for a year and a half, and some sanctioning bodies took me out of the ratings, and so I'm ending up fighting in a bigger stadium or bigger crowd, in front of a bigger crowd. So everything is bigger than it was actually before I lost. And I think it's certainly a great, and it's already winning situation. The end of the fight is maybe not the winning one on my record, but I think we both did great, Joshua and I. I think we did a lot for the sport, the way how we promoted this fight, how we respectfully treated each other, and I think it's very difficult to judge our performance as the insider, but as I hear the response from the fans and from you guys, so it was a great night for boxing, great night for fans, and it was exciting fight. So I'm happy about that, and that's what I'm taking with me. So you will probably also surprised with my statement, but I don't feel as someone that lost. I think tonight we all won, even if I didn't get the belts. But I don't feel that I lost. That I lost in my name, my face, my reputation. I definitely gained than lost. Even if the result was not on the positive result was not on my side.
Wladimir, do you feel like it's refreshed your career a little bit?
Is it refreshing?
Yeah.
Absolutely. As I just mentioned, it's refreshing to fight at Wembley Stadium in front of 90,000 in the main event, and as I said, it's totally upgrade to where I was before. I was fighting with 50,000 people now, 90, and all the excitement and all the attention to this. It's absolutely, it was great to be involved in such an amazing event and promotion, and I think it all paid off. And I believe there are more winners than losers in all of this. Talking about the sport, the appealing to the sport, I think it was great.
In terms of the heavyweight division as well.
Purely because you had an off night. Did you have an off night tonight?
No, I didn't have off night tonight, no. I was in tremendous shape. No. All the respect to Joshua, he handled it and well, and no, I was not up today.
Hat Joshua etwas aus dem Konzept gebracht, als auf Sie eingeredet hat?
No. Während des Kampfes?
Ja.
Nein. Das ist nicht, nein. Also er hat mich nie aus dem Konzept rausgebracht.
Aber Sie haben das gut gehört?
Ja, ich habe es gut gehört. Er hat versucht zu provozieren, aber das kenne ich schon. Das ist Vergangenheit. Das ist nicht Neues.
Wladimir, are there other fighters you fought with a champion from the past? Is there any of Joshua that remind you of previous opponents? Like say tonight's fight was maybe a little bit like the Samuel Peter fight from years ago. Is there anything Joshua that reminds you of other recent heavyweights?
It's difficult to compare. I think everyone is certainly has qualities and styles of fights, and I believe that Joshua is very athletic, like none of other fighters, and I did see some pro and cons in him. A lot of punching power, but maybe not much speed. But so which was easy to see. But anyway, he connected some punches. Anyway, it's all respect, and for the performance, I will not break it down as a boxer, you know, how I see him. But he managed it, and it was amazing. It was amazing to see the man got up. Because I knew it from watching the fights, and as amateurs, he was vulnerable in getting hit and going down. In amateur sport, is professional not so much. But I was watching this fight with Dylan White, his amateur. He knocked him down with left hook, and then the fight in amateur sport, and then the same left hook he ended up landing as a professional. And for some reason, I got to see that Joshua couldn't see left hook, because I've seen with southpaw a lot of amateur fights where he was getting hit and lost his battles. So today he managed to see my left hook and block it. So he was well prepared for it.
Is it fair to say, Wladimir, that a rematch with Anthony is the only fight you would carry on?
Oh, if I'm going to fight, I'm only in the rematch, of course. I'm going to walk down and fight someone else.
And is it quite possible he could be significantly better next time too, though, as well?
Or I'm going to be significantly better than next time or this time.
Wladimir, how did you find the experience of being the away fighter?
Being away of sport?
Being the away fighter. You fought a lot of times, in particularly the champion in Germany, where it was effectively...
Oh, fighting away?
Yeah.
Like fighting here in Britain?
Yeah.
I think it's great. Well, I fought in Germany a lot, in the States, in Switzerland. Poland was my brother's fight. Russia. So it's absolutely great. I fought here, and I fought here again. I do have to say, fans in England are amazing, even if they're booing you in the beginning to support their man, but they accept and they cheer you up if they think the performance was good. So even if I wasn't fight, but I got cheering from the fans while I was walking from the ring to the dressing room. So that shows the respect to the performance of the athlete and acceptance of it. I think it's great.
Wladimir, what did you make of the cards, the judges' score cards? Two of them had you losing the fight, whereas one had you winning it.
I didn't see the cards.
Okay. Does it surprise you the two judges felt you were losing all the time and stopping?
Well,
I was surprised, honestly. I saw it in the ring and I was surprised. I think the fight was way closer, and I mean, I didn't count each and every round, but I heard Showtime had Wladimir a couple of rounds ahead. Is that right? I don't know. That's what I heard. And but anyway, I mean, I think it was a very, very close fight, and yeah, I mean,
there is like way at the end of the result. We can talk about scorecards and all this. It doesn't make any sense right now to say anything.
But you asked before. I also have to thank Eddie and also Sky here in the UK. We had a very, very smooth promotion. We never felt away. It was never a problem. I mean, the ring is square, and we had, as I said before, a wonderful promotion, good cooperation. Eddie just told me it's a new pay-per-view record. I think he mentioned that, which is fantastic. Shows the interest in this fight, and both fighters showed that they more or less need each other to come to another level. Yeah, and it's a classic. I said it before, inside the ring. Also to others, it's reminding me really to Vitali's fight against Lennox Lewis. Another classic. And there were not too many classics in between. I mean, we all expected a classic in Hamburg. And Wladimir fought Hay. but he did not much that the fight could become a classic. And that was the main reason. And yeah, I think whatever Wladimir decides, it was a fantastic fight, fantastic performance. In the beginning, you read many articles about he's clinching and what are we going to do if he's clinching. I think there was not much clinching at all in this fight. And once in a while I had the feeling Joshua was clinching a bit more than Wladimir. And there was no holding, there was not this, there was not that. Wladimir showed that he can take a punch. So many questions and speculations were also answered in this fight.
Wladimir, Sie haben gesagt, es war amazing zu sehen, wie Joshua wieder aufsteht. War das wirklich amazing? Haben Sie nicht gedacht, verdammte Hacke, warum bleibt er nicht liegen?
Ich habe gedacht, dass liegen bleibt. Er hat getroffen und das haben wir gesehen und er hat geschafft.
Und das können Sie bewundern?
Schon, manche haben das nie geschafft. Weil ich weiß von der Vergangenheit, wenn ich jemanden treffe, dann ist es meistens gut danach.
Okay, thank you very much.